Okay, so now let us begin with the 30th question. Right, let me put on the timer. Right. So, in two different experiments, there is a white light which enters through a prism, and there are two rays coming here, dispersion is taking place. Diffraction grating also, white light passes through it, dispersion taking place. Okay. So, what are the colors observed at M and P? M and P, between M and P. So, he is asking you this. Now, we know that the refractive index of a prism is inversely proportional to the wavelength of light used, which means what? As the lambda increases, the value of mu will also increase. Decrease, right? As lambda increases, mu will decrease. And we also know this angle of deviation. How do you define angle of deviation? Let us say if the prism was not there, this ray would have gone straight like this. Because of this prism, the ray has got deviated by this much amount over here, right? This value of d is given by mu minus 1 multiplied by a. Now this mu decreases, so therefore the value of d will also decrease, which means, so as e, now let me, okay, this has done more than a minute, right? So therefore, so now for the largest value, which is the largest value amongst red and violet, lambda red is the largest value, okay, mu r is the refractive index of it, which is the least value. When this becomes lesser, then automatically the value of d also decreases. So when lambda r is maximum, mu r will decrease and dr will also decrease. So therefore, so which means, which is the least angle of deviation? You see, this is your least angle of deviation. So this should be red in color. Now let us look at this example here. So in this example, for a diffraction through a single slit, we have d sine theta is equal to n lambda. For the value of theta to be smaller, I can write d theta equal to n lambda, where n is the order of the diffraction. So thus, what is this theta angle? Theta angle is nothing but the angle made by these rays with respect to the horizontal. For example, this is your angle theta, 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 and so on. So therefore, is equal to n by d into lambda. So n is constant, d is constant. The theta is proportional to the value of lambda here. Now, amongst the visible spectrum, which one has the largest wavelength? Lambda red has the largest wavelength. So therefore, now what will happen? Theta r will correspond to lambda r, right? The maximum angle of deviation will be found for the red wavelength. So maximum angle, see, this is your maximum angle is seen for the red wavelength. So it corresponds to red over here. Thus the answer here is M is also red, P is also red. I hope you understand this. If you do not, do put it in your comment section. I can explain you with a much more detailed video. Okay, let us move on to the 31st question.